So the last class we discussed about the consequences of the partition, and we wrote the note 2. And now the next note is related with the Mahatma Gandhi sacrifice. Mahatma Gandhi's sacrifice. Okay. Gandhiji's death had an, write down, Gandhiji's death had an almost magical effect, had an almost magical effect, almost magical effect on the communal situation in the country, on the communal situation in the country. So after the death of Mahatma Gandhi, these communal violences are almost stopped in India. Clear? Okay, right on that. Next point. Most of the national movement leaders, sorry, most of the national movement leaders, most of the national movement leaders, most of the national movement leaders believed that India must treat persons, India must treat persons, India must treat persons of all religions, of all religions, of all religions equally, equally, and that, and that India should not be a country, and that India should not be a country, India should not be a country that gives status of, sorry, status for any one faith inferior, anyone faith inferior, anyone faith inferior to those who practice, to those who practice, to those who practiced another religion, another religion. So after the death of Mahatma Gandhi, so national leaders, they took an, hello, can you hear me? Ashish Beni, are you there? Okay, still writing. You completed that or not, Ashish?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So after the death of Mahatma Gandhi, the national leaders took a decision. What is that? There is no importance for any one particular religion. Clear or no? No religions are inferior to that of other religion. Other religion. All religions have its own importance. Its own importance. Next one, third point. Therefore, they cherished. Therefore, they cherished. 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 Therefore, they cherished the ideal of secular nation, the ideal of secular nation, the ideal of secular nation. This ideal was enshrined, this ideal was enshrined, this ideal was enshrined in the Constitution of India. This ideal was enshrined in the Constitution of India. This ideal was enshrined in the Constitution of India. Okay, clear? So after the death of Mahatma Gandhi, the communal violence is almost stopped in India. The same time, Indian national leaders, they took a decision. What is that? There is no importance for any one particular religion. No religions are inferior to any other religion. Okay, all religions are equal. All religions are equal. That's what the policy that made by the Indian national leaders. Okay, and that included in the Constitution of India. What is that? India is a secular country. India is a secular country, and it is not for any one particular religion, any one particular religion. There is no religion for the government. All religions are equal too. Next one, next important portion from our textbook is integration of states. Integration of states there. Just write down integration of princely states. Integration of princely state. Just open your textbook and compare integration of the princely states. Check the spelling also. Okay, here. British India was divided into British Indian provinces and the princely states. So we have already observed a map in the textbook. Okay, that indicated the blue color and the brick color, right? The peach color, right? So we can see that is the division, that the division of princely states and areas under the British control. So write down, British India was divided into the British Indian provinces and the princely states. British Indian provinces and the princely states. British Indian provinces and the princely states. Okay, next point. The British Indian provinces, the British Indian provinces were directly under the control of British government. The British Indian provinces were directly under the control of the British government. Next sentence. Princely states covered one-third of the land area. Princely states covered one-third of the land area. One-third of the land area of the British Indian Empire. Sorry, one-third of the land area of the British Indian Empire. And one out of four Indians, one out of four Indians, one out of four Indians lived under princely rule. Lived under princely rule. I mean, the rule of the kings, right? The princely states were ruled by the kings there. I already told you that the famous princely states in India, I mean, Kerala, that is Travancore, right? It was ruled by the Travancore kings. Like that, various princely states was or were there at that time. Please observe the map. Okay, you can understand it. Okay, clear. And for integrating the country, integration means we know that the first challenge that what we faced. Clear. Integration, shaping the territory of the country there. So some areas under the direct British rule and other areas are under the control of the princely states ruled by the princely houses. Clear or not? So it is difficult for the new government to join all these areas to create a single country or create a Indian Union. Indian Union. So number of problems that government faced at that time. I mean, the first government faced at that time. There, we already studied a famous personality called Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, the Iron Man of India, or famously known as the Indian Bismarck. What is that? The Iron Man of India. And otherwise, he's called as the Indian Bismarck. Indian Bismarck. Bismarck is a famous personality. He is behind the unification of Germany. Okay, you must study in class 10. Class 10. Okay, unification of Germany. Unification of Germany. Otto and Bismarck. Otto and Bismarck. So he united Germany. So in India, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel is known as the Indian Bismarck. Indian Bismarck. Okay, or Iron Man of India. So we know that the Statue of Unity, the Statue of Unity, the tallest statue in the world, that is, whose statue is that? Whose statue is that? Is that
Sardar
Rajiv
Vallabhbhai
Gandhi? Is
Patel.
that Mahatma Gandhi? Whose statue is that?
Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel.
Of course, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. Okay, so it's a Gujarati, right? Okay, from Gujarat. Clear. Write down the problems of integration. Write down the problems. Just before independence, just before independence, just before independence, the British announced that the British announced that British announced that with the end of their rule over India, with the end of their rule in India, with the end of their rule in India, Paramountcy, Paramountce, mistake, 1 minute. Paramountcy, Paramountcy, Paramountcy of the British Crown, of the British Crown, our princely states would also lapse, which means the control of British Queen on the princely states will finish. That's what. Okay. Write down. Just before independence, the British announced that with the end of their rule over India, paramountcy of the British crown over the princely states would also lapse. Would also lapse. Okay, repeating. Paramountcy of the British crown over princely states would also lapse. LAPSC. Okay, first of all, next point. First of all, the ruler of Travancore, that means from Kerala, the ruler of Travancore announced that the state had decided on independence. The state has decided on independence, which means that that area is declared as an independent country. Independent country, right? Clear or not? Not under the Indian Union, but they declared self-independence. Clear? Okay. The Nizam of Hyderabad made a similar announcement in the very next day. The Nizam of Hyderabad made a similar announcement and the very next day. The very next day. Nizam of Hyderabad. The ruler of Hyderabad is termed as Nizam. Ever visited Hyderabad? Anyone? Grishma Joshi visited, I think so. Grishma? No. Aishwarya? No. Okay, let it be. So that's a famous fort is there, termed as the Golconda Fort. Next one, Salarjung Museum. A great museum is there. Palace is there. Okay. So all are historical evidences. Okay. Monuments that says the story of our national movement too. Okay. First of all, sorry, the ruler of Travancore announced that the state had decided on independence. Next one, the Nizam of Hyderabad made a similar announcement very next day. Rulers like the Nawab of Bhopal, the ruler is known as Nawab of Bhopal, were averse to joining the Constituent Assembly. Were averse to join the Constituent Assembly. They are not interested to join in the Indian Union, because they got independence from the British Crown. So they're not ready to join with the Indian Union. So that created a problem for the Indian government, right? Yes or no? Number of princely states that are not ready to join with the Indian Union. Okay. So what government did at that time? So write down the government's approach. The government's approach. The government's approach. Amalraj, what happened? Tired by writing? Are you tired? No, no problem. Elvina Joy. Huh? After a long time, you people are sitting and writing there, right? Okay. So I am ready to type and give the printouts of the notes there, no problem. But the past says that, and the past taught me, what is that? Huh? You are not using that. You are not using that. Clear? Not you people or everyone. Okay, but some are not using. So use this technique. Okay, let me check whether this is functioning properly or not. Okay, or else we will change the system. Next one, write on the government approach. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel was India's deputy prime minister. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel was India's deputy prime minister. Was India's deputy prime minister. And the home minister Deputy Prime Minister and the Home Minister. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel was India's Deputy Prime Minister and the Home Minister during the crucial period immediately following independence. Immediately following independence. The first Deputy Prime Minister of India and the first Home Minister of India, that is Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. After independence, he played a historic role. He played a historic role. He played a historic role in negotiating. He played a important role or historic role in negotiation, discussion, or bargaining with the rulers of the princely states, with the rulers of the princely states, with the rulers of the princely states, family, FIRMLY, family, princely states family, but diplomatically, you know what is diplomacy, right? Through discussions and negotiations, we we are trying to achieve something is termed as a diplomacy. Okay, diplomatically, and bringing most of them into the Indian Union. Okay, so write down diplomatically and bringing most of them into the Indian Union. So Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, through his diplomacy, he brought a number of princely states to join with the Indian Union. So most of the what we can say, these princely states are not ready to join with Indian Union, but Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, the Home Minister of that time and the Deputy Prime Minister of that time, he used different techniques, negotiations, bargaining with the princely states, and made them to join in the Indian Union to create a country called India. Okay, write down. Next point. The government's approach was based on three considerations. The government's approach was based on three considerations. That is, that is, will of integration of people of princely states. Will of integration of people of princely states. People of princely states. Okay. Okay, collecting the information from the people, or observing the will of the people. Are they ready to join with the Indian Union or not? Okay, that's the first method he used. Will of integration of people of princely states. Next one, a flexible approach to accommodate plurality and demands. A flexible approach to accommodate plurality. To accommodate plurality, different kinds of people, different people with different culture, different people with different language. Okay, that's it. Flexibility approach to accommodate plurality. For example, I can say that that time it's Madras presidency, clear or not? It's a combination of Kerala, Tamil Nadu, some part of Karnataka, and some part of Andhra Pradesh. So you got it right. Different language, different culture. So it is very difficult to manage all these things there. Okay, it's a flexible approach to accommodate plurality and demand of region, demand of region, and concern about integrity of India, concern about integrity of India with peaceful negotiations, with a peaceful negotiation. Okay. Only 4 states accession was difficult. So almost all the princely states that joined with the Indian Union. Indian Union. All right. So with the negotiations and the consent of the people, most of the princely states joined with the Indian Union. Right on next one. Only 4 states accession was difficult. Only 4 states accession was difficult. What are they? That they are Junagar, Junagarh, Junagar, Hyderabad, Junagar, Hyderabad, Kashmir, Kashmir, and Manipur. Kashmir and Manipur. Clear. These are the 4 states. So their Patel faced problem. Okay, these 4 states are not ready to join with the Indian Union, or the people of these areas are not ready. Okay, people are ready, but rulers are not ready. In some states, rulers are ready, but people they are not ready. Clear. So 4 states they faced a problem to add these states along with the Indian Union. What are those states? Junagar, Hyderabad, Kashmir, and Manipur. Still, we know that there's a problem with the Kashmir, right or not? Still, that problem is existing. Kashmir issue. Hyderabad. How many Hyderabad's are there in the world? How many Hyderabad's are there? Amal? How many are there, Amal? 2 are there. Right. Okay. Amal says it is 2. You are correct. 2 Hyderabad's are there. One Hyderabad, the Deccan. Next Hyderabad, the Zind. Clear or not? So if you're taking a ticket to Hyderabad from abroad, you have to observe it clearly, right or not? Okay, where you're going to take a ticket. So Hyderabad Sindhi means you will reach Pakistan. Right. Hyderabad Deccan, that's in India. That's in India. Anyway, there's no chance to go wrong such kind of ticket booking because passport is necessary, right or not? Okay. So anyway, Pakistanis are not allow you people to enter there freely without any reason. Okay, let it be. So now we are discussing about Hyderabad and Manipur. What happened in Hyderabad and what happened in Manipur? First of all, write down Hyderabad. Hyderabad. Hyderabad was the largest princely state. Hyderabad was the largest princely state under the rule of Nizam. Under the rule of Nizam. Okay, rule of Nizam, who was not argued to be integrated. Who was not argued to be integrated. But the society protested against the rule of Nizam. Okay, Nizam is not ready to integrate with the Indian Union, but the people of that area, they are against the rule of Nizam. The central government had to interfere. The central government had to against interfere against Razakars. 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 They are the police and protective officers of Hyderabad state. Okay, Razakars, the police department, Razakars. And in September 1948, so central government had a conflict with the police department of Hyderabad or the military of Hyderabad in the year 1948, the month of September. Nizam's force were controlled with the Nizam's force were controlled with the accession of accession of accession of Hyderabad. So in 1948, with the force of arms, what happened? The central government of India annexed Hyderabad and added with the Indian Union and added with the Indian Union and added with the Indian Union. Okay. Next one, Manipur. Bodhachandra Singh, Bodhachandra Singh, Bodha, Bodha, Chandra, Chandra, Singh, Sing, Singh, 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 right? Bodhachandra Singh, Maharaja of Manipur, Maharaja of Manipur, Maharaja of Manipur, made it a constitutional monarchy, made it a constitutional monarchy. Okay, so he made a constitution for his country and he became the head of the country. Okay, constitutional monarchy, and become first state to hold elections under universal adult franchise, and become first state to hold elections under universal adult franchise. Okay, but on sharp differences, but on sharp differences, but on sharp differences, but on sharp differences, over merger of Manipur, over merger of Manipur, over merger of Manipur, the government of India, the government of India pressurized Maharaja, pressurized Maharaja into signing, into signing an agreement in September 1949. So Maharaja of Manipur also joined in the Indian Union, joined in the Indian Union. Okay. Homework for you people. Find out what happened in Kashmir and Junagadh from your textbook. What happened for Kashmir and Junagadh from your textbook. Clear? Clear? Okay. So just read that. I will give you 2 minutes. Any doubts? Any what you can say? And the sentences are not completed, so you can ask me. I will repeat. Right? There's no error in the notes. Okay, should not create any error in the notes there. Please check your spelling, whether the spellings are correct or not. If it is not so, ask me. Okay, so just read the notes properly and send that to me. Okay. Okay, now next topic for we people, it is reorganization of states. Reorganization of states. So I will tell you what is this reorganization of states. Okay, so we know that India is a country of diversity, right? Unity is in diversity. That's the motto, right, of our government. What is that? Unity in diversity. Clear or not? So that's what we are following for several years. That idea, unity in diversity. So in the advertisements of Indian tourism, they will use a term. It's called to be incredible India. Incredible India, right? Ever observed that? Incredible India. What do you mean by that? Okay, unbelievable India, right? Of course, it is unbelievable. So these many different types of people. Okay, the people with a different culture, the people with a different language. Okay, the people those who believe in different religions, clear or not, and different food habits are there. Everyone living together. Okay, and following a single constitution. Okay, having the same national anthem, a national song, a national pledge, and a flag. Okay, everything is equal and same for everyone. Okay, irrespective of class, creed, gender, or a religion. Okay, all are equal before the law too. Okay, clear or not? But at the time of independence, the national leaders and the government faced a problem. Okay, so India is a large country with a vast geographical area. Vast geographical area. Okay, always we are using a term Indian subcontinent. Indian subcontinent, right? So almost all the features for a continent is there in India. But There is no big land mass, clear or not, for a continent, clear. But all other features are there. All other features are there. Different cultures are there. Different geographical areas are there. Different religions are there. Okay. Different languages are there. Clear or not? So we are using a term Indian subcontinent. Indian subcontinent. So administration is not that easy for a bigger land area, okay, or a country called India. It is not that easy. So decided, okay, we want to divide the country into several states, okay, and we want to follow a administrative system called federalism. What is that? Federalism. We studied that in class 10, right? Yes or no? Class 10, we studied that. What is federalism? More than two levels of the government or different levels of the government. So for a big countries or the large countries, we are using that system, federal system, federal system. Clear or not? Okay. But another problem is there. What is that? How to divide the states? On what basis we will divide the state? Okay, so various discussions are there. We will divide the states on its geographical regions. Is that possible? Is that possible in India? No, because if you're dividing on the basis of geography, people will speak different language and they will share different culture. So it is not that possible, right or not? Clear or not? And on the basis of religion, we are unable to do so. We did it. That's what India divided into two parts, right? Clear or not? So on the basis of religion, we are unable. So they came to a conclusion. Okay, some states will divide on the basis of geographical conditions or climatical conditions, but most of the states in India that divided on the basis of what? What is the basis? What is the basis?
Language.
It is language, linguistic states of India, linguistic states. Clear or not? Clear or not? So, for example, Kanyakumari. Ever visited Kanyakumari? Kanyakumari. It's called Cape Comorin. Cape Comorin, right? Heard about that? The southern tip of India, the southern tip of Indian mainland. Clear? Kanyakumari. So if you're going to that district, it's a Kanyakumari district, right? That's in Tamil Nadu. That's in Tamil Nadu. But most of the people will speak Malayalam. Understand? Clear or not? Many people are there. Basically, they will speak Malayalam. But this district is in where? That's in Tamil Nadu. Clear? And if you're going to Palakkad, clear? Palakkad.